So yesterday I got this email, which to be honest with you, I was pretty surprised about, considering that as far as I know, demo drives for the new Model Y here in the States just started this past week. And with the new Model 3, it took them upwards of like 2 months to start doing demo drives more out east. But I mean, it does kind of make sense considering that we are coming up on March, and a lot of people's delivery dates for people that have put in orders on these Model Ys on the launch editions are getting close. Like I've seen windows like pretty much at the very start of March, you know, assuming that Tesla actually does hit the delivery dates and it's not like the Model 3 where a ton of them are getting delayed, especially the white seat ones. Like we didn't start seeing white seats until the Performance came out. And speaking of the Performance, yeah, we have confirmation. It is coming along with the 7-seater. Lars, it was either Lars or Franz, I think it was Lars, said on the Jay Leno's YouTube channel, yes, they are coming later this year. Nonetheless though, on my way right now to drive and experience the new Model Y. You all are gonna get to see my first impressions, initial reaction. Oh wow, the car actually braked for that bag flying across the road. And just providing my thoughts as a previous generation Model 3 owner, which is very similar to the outgoing current Model Y, along with being a new Model 3 owner. So gonna kind of be able to compare across the entire spectrum of Tesla's like most popular cars. Oh, it's pulling right in here. I don't see one yet. All right, well, we're gonna stop. This place looks packed. Oh, yep, there's one right there. There it is. In all of its gray glory. I wish they at least had hidden Quicksilver. They also have one inside. You can see the light bar peeking through right there. All right, well, let's. Oh, okay, yeah, they've already, the button change has already gotten to me. Oh God, no, we're north up. I hate north up.
Now turn left onto Alpine Avenue.
Oh, yep, already did it. Oh, that is a weird turn signal. It like doesn't go all the way down like the old ones did. And we are in a dual motor. I think people think that people that say you get used to the turn signals are just coping, or they're like lying or something. No, like you fully get used to the turn signals being on the wheel, but it's one of those things that it doesn't take long to adjust, and it doesn't take long to adjust back. Sport? Oh yeah, because this has the acceleration boost. Oh, okay. Really get up there, get going. Dude, these beeps are so loud. Where's the Joe mode? Enable Joe mode. Ah, there we go. Ah, nice and quiet. All right, okay. I mean, so far, wheel feels just like the Model 3 wheel. Seating position, of course, is a little bit higher, but I'm very comfortable. These seats feel really good. I literally did not adjust anything. I got in this thing and just went. Windshield, I don't know what you can call that little tiny thing back there. I can definitely see what people are talking about when they say that. It is small, but I don't think I'd have an issue seeing out of it. In terms of in-cabin noise, like noise getting in from outside, I forgot to bring my little sound thing, but it literally sounds just like my Model 3, like identical. It doesn't sound any quieter. It does sound quieter than like the old Model Y though. It's essentially like going from old 3 to new 3. Pedal response, braking, all that feels the exact same on my Model 3. Do they have... Wait a second, what am I doing? Hang on. Oh, nice. Let's see. The 13.2.6. So at least they actually have FSD. Oh, and it's fully enabled too. They went ahead and they adjusted. Wait, actually. Oh my God, they're still 40% recommended is still on the recommended thing. They went ahead and set that to 0 for me. No, what was I about to do? Lights on now. Red, bop, full brightness. Hopefully you all can see that now. Bumps, fill. Keep in mind, I use standard on my on like the adaptive suspension on the Performance 3, so it is a little bit softer. And I'm also currently on 18s. If I was on 20s, coming from that to this, maybe I would think this is a little softer, but no, they're very, very similar. Like I said, just first impressions. Yeah, no, the bumps feel pretty much the same. Make sure I'm paying attention to this. Yeah, they didn't have the demo route in or anything. He just told me where to navigate to. I said, all right, boss, gotcha. Ooh, now this is something I want to try out. Deceleration. Am I not doing something right? Because this feels... Oh, okay, yeah. Right there I could feel it. Let me try to get on the downhill slope again. Oh, yeah. It's not huge. Like, it's not going into... What were the old ones? Roll? Creep? It's not doing that, but... Ooh, heavy. Oh, yeah, now this feels like just like my car. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this turn signal. It's like stiff. And because it doesn't have that, because you know how on the old 3 and Y, when you push down, when you push all the way down, it keeps your turn signal on, where if you push like halfway down, you can kind of feel a slight click, and it does it for 3 flashes and then goes off. This one doesn't go all the way down. It only goes to that like half click distance. Hang on, I always get this wrong. I always pull in the like exit, I think. I don't think this is the exit because the signs are facing this way. Oh wait, I didn't even, oh look, the new cameras. Oh, there's the front one. Oh, this is sick. We're not even going that fast, but it looks like we're ripping it on this camera. Oh, and you have lines too when you slow down. Oh, that's sick. But you all know I don't care if I got that front camera, though I probably will pull into more places now. Oh, that's weird having it on the bottom though. Here we go. Here it is. I definitely do think that the people that said it looks better in person were right. This definitely does look better in person. There goes the light bar going off. Headlights are down here. And then we got the front bumper cam. God, I'm so happy to see a front bumper camera. Now just let me retrofit one of my 3, please. You know, I mentioned this right here in my reaction video I made. And yeah, it's just like this little hump. It doesn't seem to do anything. It doesn't extend over. I don't know if that'll make PPFing the mirror caps easier or harder. Very much still Model Y, sorry. From the side, like the side profile. The new Oh, I already forget what they're called, but these are the smaller 19-inch aero cap options. They look good. The car is covered in salt, but I mean, what are you gonna do? All right, here is the rear. Now, something I want to do real quick is that, oh, okay, that's cool. Let me go in here. Lights. Can I turn on? I'm not seeing an option to turn on the light bar on the back. Okay, so that turns it on. So it's actually not a light bar. Like, this doesn't actually light up. This is just like a reflective material. And the light is actually up inside and it illuminates down. And apparently at night, it's so powerful that it hits the ground with just like a red shine. The front end, I think, looks better in person, but I think the rear end looks a lot better in person, like miles better in person. I really, really like this. Like, yeah, this is a bunch of empty space here, but I don't know. I think this looks really good. I like how just aggressive this is, how it just really eats into the actual like body of the car, how this all sticks out. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do with the performance, if they're gonna make this even beefier. Let me get this open. So where do you open it at? Is it just, okay, yeah, it's just right there. It's pretty much right where you would think to push to open it. And here is this cover. I'm actually not too sure. Okay, you just flip it or, oh, all right then. Apparently that actually fits perfectly down into here. Yeah, it looks like it does because it's got the little cutouts on the side. Let me see if y'all can see it has little cutouts on the side there that can just go straight in. Besides that, the trunk is very much like old Model Y trunk. You got a space there and then a space here as well. But something that I'm very curious about is gonna be this. I'm super excited to see this. And apparently, look, it's so new, they still have the plastic on it. Apparently, if the seats are too far back, it'll actually push the seats up. So I'm gonna push it. Oh yeah, you just saw the front seat go up a little bit. I hope there's nothing in the seats up there. All right, now I'll push this one. Okay, so the front one does the right seat. It looks like the left one will do the left seat. Oh, so cool to see. And then you just push them again. Wait, can you push both at the same time? I thought maybe pushing like the middle. Okay, no, but you can just push one and then immediately push the other. So it's not like you got to wait for one to come up and then the other one to come up. It's still got two pockets on the side, just like old Y and new 3. They don't look to be any bigger. I'm gonna put this back up just because I am a good demo driver. Still got the button in the same spot to close. Quickly kind of getting into the interior in here. Something else I noticed right down here, look at that. You can also button there, auto brings it down. Auto moving, oh, that's so nice. So you can still move the front one, right, with this over here, but now you can, so this is like a manual, like when you push and you stop, the seat back here stops moving. Or you can just hit the fold, it'll do it all the way. And then it changes and says unfold. So now unfold, watch my hand. Then you got to go through the fold again and then unfold. Yeah, where it's kind of just like the hard ones that are held in by the, like these things. Back is still very much Model 3 or Model Y. Looks like they have now indicated that this is the emergency release. So you just pull this piece of cloth up, and then there's a little pulley in there you pull. It's like all the markings are still there. Apparently the markings up front have been adjusted. In terms of overhead, still looks the same. I believe these lights are, actually I don't know if these lights are different or not. This is your hook right here. Your light doesn't come out. You still can control it though, a little touch. Besides that, headliner is still the gray. You all know how I feel about that. Let me pull this down. Still got your cup holders. This headrest can come up. It just takes a little bit of force. Yeah, still very much Model Y. And inside, oh yeah, so they did change the markings. You can see. I actually don't like that. I don't know, I think that kind of looks ugly. I mean, I understand why they did it because a lot of people pull on it, but and the triangle is supposed to mean like, hey, this is an emergency thing, don't pull here, but you got the marking there and the marking there. I don't know. I mean, I guess feedback data shows that it works, but got the launch down here. You can't even see it just because it's on the plastic wrap, and I'm not going to take it off. Inside, yeah, it's just like a silver trim now around here. It's just very much a silver trim. The sides over here look black. I thought this was also a silver trim. Maybe it is on the white, but here on the black interior, it's black through here. And then here's like the speaker grill. I assume this is a speaker grill. I know that on the 3 in the center, like on the top, because you know how this is like the full roof and the 3 is the has the bar. It looks like a speaker, but that's actually not a speaker. But I assume this is a speaker. Dash has the dual stitching. Same thing with the sides. The 3 only has the dual stitching on the sides, where this one has it right here as well. But yeah, my time is pretty much up, so I got to start heading back now. But yeah, overall, I mean, there's not much to say. It's still a Model Y. It's not like too much has changed. It's just bringing the Model Y up to speed with the 3, because the 3 just felt miles ahead of the current Y. And this just brings it up to where like all the improvements that the 3 made is now here with this. I didn't get a chance to pop the frunk. All right, can I skip this? Okay, nice, you can. All right, let me pop the frunk real quick for you all. There's a new drain hole, and that's pretty much it. It looks, I do think it looks better. Like the hood underneath looks better. Let's give it some juice. Oh, she's boogieing. For a big old body, I mean,
feet, turn right onto Ridge Road.
you got some pep to her. What is it, a 3.6, 3.7, 0 to 60 with the acceleration boost here on the launch series that comes included? Oh yeah, I just flashed my beams again. It's crazy because the first time I drove the 3, I don't think I made this many mistakes with the with pushing the buttons on the wheel versus the stock. Maybe it's because it was like a new thing and I was more aware of it. I was more attentive. What's my PSI on the tires? 39. Okay, so they definitely have these slightly underinflated, assuming that we are supposed to be at 42. Yeah, supposed to be at 42. Maybe they inflated them and it was super cold. I don't know how cold it got last night. They obviously just got this car in, like probably yesterday, or maybe they've just not inflated it. But my best guess would be that they've underinflated them to slightly improve comfort for demo drives. Or at least I think that'd be the smart thing to do. I mean, you're really trying to impress people. Oh, hang on, they're calling me. Hello? Yes, I'm on my way right now. I'm like 3 miles out. Oh God, there is a ton of cars. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and give them a call. Oh, great, so it's not even a direct number. Sweet. Tesla, if you're gonna call me, please call me via a direct number. Not one that, hey, if I need to call you back because I'm stuck in traffic, might as well go ahead and, oh, that felt way different. Hang on. Oh, this wheel feels, the buttons, the scroll wheels feel much clickier. Wait, hang on. One thing I'm gonna try real quick while we're sitting here waiting. I wonder if these are capacitive buttons. I'm gonna put my thumb on the, right here. You just put it on, you just rest it. You don't push down. You wait about 30 seconds, 30 to 45 seconds. Well, I don't know. I think they updated it to where it's closer to a minute now, if they can even do that. I'm just gonna sit here with my thumb on it. And if it doesn't work, after about 30 seconds when I try to push in, then it's a capacitive button. Well, the button still worked. That's a wreck. Oh my God. That Jeep went off, hit the sign, flipped over. I hope they're okay. Oh, it looks like they hit someone else. All right, okay, my thumb's been on this button long enough. Let's see if it works. It still works. Yeah, overall, feels good. Feels like a new Model 3, just in a Model Y, riding higher, more room. But I do really enjoy this, and this makes me extremely excited for them to announce the performance, get the performance, and then start driving one of these, because man, I do need all this room. This room is looking delicious. I wonder if they think I'm actually trying to steal it. At what points do they call the cops and say that someone didn't come back with a demo car? Oh, I almost pushed the buttons again. Where do I park at?
Right here is fine.
Right here? All right. Okay, so I'm back home. It's been a few hours. I've had time to digest everything along with reviewing all of the driving footage. I saw that a lot of people were requesting less walk-around footage and more driving footage, so I tried to make sure there was a lot of driving footage in this video. Hopefully there was, and it was enough to satiate you. I did end up cutting a lot still, so if you are interested in that, I'd be fine to kind of throw it all together and upload it as an unlisted video if you all want that. I also did want to quickly retouch on the big three, that being handling, suspension, and noise. In terms of handling, well, I didn't have any crazy corners to throw it into, but yeah, just basic maneuvering, steering wheel feedback, pedal response. It feels like a Model Y, which feels pretty close to a Model 3 and every other Tesla that's not steer-by-wire Cybertruck, which is a good thing. I think Teslas handle and feel really good. As for suspension, this is actually where it does get a little interesting, because I could tell an immediate difference. So when it comes to the suspension hierarchy in terms of comfort, this is how I would rate it, right? You had the Model Y, the old Model Y now, with comfort suspension right here. Then came the new 3 right here. I do think the new 3 is and was more comfortable than the old Y with the comfort suspension. And then came the Model 3 Performance on its 20-inch wheels in the sports setting of its adaptive suspension. Pretty much right on par, maybe slightly less comfortable, but it's to be expected. It's a performance version. You kind of want to feel more of the road. However, you put it on standard in your suspension settings, even on 20s, I think it then slightly edged out the new Model 3. However, then you throw on 18s, and now it feels a lot better than new Model 3, okay? And then I drove the Y today on its 19s. Tires were slightly underinflated, and I mean, I couldn't really tell a difference, which is a good thing, right? That means that the Y has leaped over the 3 Performance, and now it's essentially competing with a non-OEM spec 3 IM. They don't offer the performance with an 18-inch wheel. That's something I had to do after the fact. So stock from Tesla, I think that this is the best filling or the best suspension Tesla that's not the air suspension, Cybertruck, stuff like that. Which makes me even more excited to see the Model Y Performance if it does adapt the adaptive suspension, and then potentially throwing on a smaller set of wheels, 18s, 19s. Could that possibly be even more comfortable? In terms of sound, so like road noise and just noise as a whole getting into the cabin, like I said during the drive, I think it's pretty much on par with new Model 3. It sounded very similar, if not identical, to my Model 3, which is a good thing. New Model 3 definitely does have good like noise isolation inside the cabin. And you really can kind of sit here and whisper to other occupants as long as you're not going over like 70, 75 miles an hour. But yeah, I really did enjoy my time with the new Model Y. It does make me extremely excited to be able to get one in the driveway. That back end grew on me so quick. Like I saw it within like literally a minute. I was like, wow, I really, really like this rear end. Front end is still kind of, I'm not gonna say meh. I do like it. I do like it over old Y. To be honest with you, I think that after just seeing the old 3 and the old Y for so many years, I just got kind of tired of it, and just seeing something new is just refreshing. But I really do like that rear end. You know, I've discussed the advantages of the 3 and the Y and everything that they bring to the table. Highest in class safety, extremely low running costs, fantastic straight line performance, autopilot and full self-driving, like the list just goes on. And I really do think that once they're through this launch series and they can get that price tag down from $60,000 to starting at mid 40s for a long range rear wheel drive, right? 45 after tax credit, you're looking at in the 30s. I think that's when we're gonna see a lot of these start hitting the road. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions about something that I didn't specifically cover or curious that maybe I had experience with during my drive, drop it down in the comment section. I'll be sure to get back to you. If you are new around here and you wanna see more Tesla related stuff in your YouTube feed, then feel free to subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.